Hello and welcome to Java Programming. Leet code question 374. Does the number that you have, is it high or lower? It's a guessing game basically. We are playing a guessing game and the game is as follows. I pick a number from 1 to n. You have to guess which number I picked. That's what we play in our childhood, right? Like one person keeps a number in his mind and the other one will guess is it the number, and then he can give only an indication or a hint that 0 means the number that you guessed and the number that I picked matched, right? And if I say 1, that means it's lower than the number I picked. So if it is lower, then you have to find, say, a number which is less. Whereas if it is higher than the number I picked, then you have to see in the other part of the array. So how do you go about solving this problem? This is the guess API. API has already been written that if I say guess of number, then it's going to give me either +1, -1 or 0. 0 if I got the match, and if it is +1, that means it's lower than the picked number. So what that means is, say, assuming that my picked number is say 5 or 6, then if the number is higher, so I say something 10 or a higher number, then, and I have guessed as 6. So if it is you're saying a higher number, then I would say -1. That means you go lower. And if you are saying a lower number than the picked number, maybe it's like 3 or 2, and the number is 6, then your number is lower than the picked number. I hope you're able to get it. So I have this method where I have to guess number and a number is passed to it. So I will have a start and initialize that to 1, and I will have another number which I can call, say, end, and maybe that will be n. It can go as high as n, and then I can have a while loop setup where the start less than end and less than or equal to. So inside this, what I'm going to do is find the midpoint. And what is the midpoint going to be? Start plus end minus start divided by 2. If guess of mid this means that guess of mid is equal to 0, and I have set the same number that you picked it. Then I have to return mid. Else if guess of mid, it could be equal to 1. If it is equal to 1, then the number is lower than the number I picked. Your number is lower than the number I picked, then it should be start equals mid plus 1. So I have to shift the start pointer to search the higher end ones, right? And else if guess of mid equals minus 1, then my end will be equal to mid minus 1. I'm going this way, lesser numbers, and return only one time. So usually it will return when it's equal to 0, and outside the while loop it will never ever go, but we just have to give something, otherwise this will not like it. If I don't have a return statement here, it will not compile, so I'm putting just minus 1 here. Yeah, and yeah, it got accepted. 0 millisecond beats 100%. Perfect. So this is the solution. We will have 2 pointers, one is start and the end, right? Create 2 pointers, one is start and the end. Next, in a while loop, keep on checking the start must be less than or equal to end. So keep going until start is less than or equal to the end. That should be the condition. And then find a midpoint. Find a midpoint. Okay, this is the formula for midpoint. And if handle the 3 conditions. Handle 3 conditions. It's pretty simple. If it is 0, that means yes, I've stumbled upon the number that you have kept it in your mind, the same number I said. So guess of mid is equal to 0, so return mid. If guess of mid equals 1, that means it's a lower. I'm saying lower, the number is much higher. So in that case, I'm saying low. So I should start the start pointer. I have to move to mid plus 1 so that I can search the higher numbers now. And if it's minus 1, that means I'm saying higher than the pick number. When I'm saying higher than the pick number, then the end pointer, I'll move it this side towards my left. So I'm going to move back 1, and this should handle every case. It should never come here, but if I don't put this, then this return type is not void, and hence it won't compile. So that's pretty much about it. I hope this was helpful. Please do like and subscribe. I see a lot of people are just viewing, but they do not subscribe. So I request you to please subscribe if you like the content and it is helping in your interview process. Thank you.